Hi there, everybody. Thank you for tuning in and listening and watching this old tranny chatting away like no one's business. Right, hope you've had a good few days since the last video. I haven't checked if anybody's watched it, but thank you if you have, and thank you if you've subscribed and liked and whatever like that. Even if you haven't liked, please leave a message or get in touch with me and tell me why you don't like it so I can learn from it. Okay, thank you. Right, today we are going to talk about facial things and doing makeup and things, and not actually doing the makeup, but the kind of stuff that I do for myself, my little regime, as it were, when I do get dolled up, as which is not as much now as I used to. It's like I feel as if it's just too much of a hassle, but at the moment that's how I feel. But most things are too much of a hassle. But there you go. But it's like I do tend to just go back to it at least once a week. I do dress, like doll up and make myself look, feel more feminine and more girly and things like that, but it's not all the time, as you can see. Right, well, anyway, first off, I did say I was going to do my nails Thursday or Friday. I did do them Thursday night, but as you can see, they all fell off, so the glue I was using wasn't very good, but they lasted until Friday afternoon, yesterday afternoon anyway. I'm exhausted at the moment because I went to Plymouth yesterday on the bus instead of catching the train, which takes about 20 minutes. I got on the bus, went on the bus. It took about 2 hours altogether because I had to go catch 2 buses to get there and 2 buses to get back. So 2 hours there and 2 hours back. So so that was a bit exhausting, just the travel itself. But hey ho, one of those things that we do. And as you can see, I've got my summer dress on today, and it's lovely today, very cloudy. Definite change from yesterday with all the rain and everything, but we did need it, and the plants are looking very happy here, which is really good, and everyone's looking green and luscious, I think the word is. Right, okay, let's go to the makeup and my little regime. Now, when I do my face, I have a little facial at least once a week. Go through the whole cleansing and scrubbing and whatever like that. But on a daily basis, I haven't got any of the wipes here at the moment because I've run out of them. But I do tend to use. I've got other stuff in that naturally radiant stuff from Superdrug, which are quite inexpensive, and it's their own brand, and I think they're vegan as well. But most of the stuff are vegan that I've picked up. This one isn't, I don't think, but most of the stuff is. Just basically look and see if it says if it's vegan. But they do have like the little wipes things that. Scrub things, which are really good, which I tend to use, but I've run out, so I've got to get some more of those. And after I do that, then I leave the face about 10 minutes, and then if I have a toner, I might tone it, put a toner on, but I don't usually. What I first do is I get a face, your usual face wipe, which you get two packs for £1 in Poundland. I use one of those first to start off with, then the scrubbing pads from Naturally Radiant. And then if I've got loads of their stuff, like for instance I've got here like 2-in-1 moisturiser and serum, which I tend to use. Can you see that? I tend to use that a lot. So actually it's nearly empty, so it's just a little squidgy top there, and that's 50ml. I think that cost me £3 or something like that. So suitable for vegetarians and vegan, this one is. Superdrug is against animal testing. So this is, if you are vegetarian or vegan, or you just don't want anything that's been tested on animals, because even though they do say things that their stuff is not tested on animals, well, some of the ingredients might have been tested on animals years ago. So that's one of the things that you have to watch out. But this one just says it's suitable for vegetarians and vegans, and they're against animal testing. So I don't know if that goes for the ingredients that they've never used before. So but it's one of those things. So that's one of the things that I do use and I do swear by. Another one as well, which I actually bought some. I bought some for my friend, but I've got 2 different ones here. One of them is really good, which I use if I'm not going out, so at home or whatever like that. It's Balance Active Formula. You get it on. Can you see that? You get it from God, Amazon, and I bought some for my friend, and she loved it. So I don't know if she's going to buy any more of it, but it's really, really good. It's not heavy, it's not sticky, it's not gloopy or anything like that. Just put a little bit of that on, rub it in, and it's really good. I use that every time I have a facial. So you know, if I'm not going out anywhere, that's the one I go for. I don't think it is vegan friendly. It's paraben free, which is parabens free, which is really good. This one's dragon's blood, so it's firming and tightening. Skin looks lifted and toned, moisturising and soothing, which is really good. Suitable for all skin types, non-greasy, which is really good. You know, it says apply for day and night, breakthrough active ingredients, and it's really, really good that is. But that's what I use on my usual, but I think I need a bucket load at the moment because it's sitting in my face. But this is what I use if I'm going out under my makeup. It's that one there because it's instant lived, and I do have wrinkles. So Gina, if you're watching this, that's why I didn't get you any of this, because you would have slapped me across the face about the wrinkles, because you haven't got any, girls, but I have. So that's what I use under my makeup, as a moisturiser under my makeup. I do have loads of serums as well with the same company, and they're really good as well. I tend to mix them up, you know, a couple of drops of each, mix them up and put them on my face as well before I put on that. And snake venom eye cream, that's one of the eye creams I use. The other one's dragon blood, so I wasn't going to show dragon's blood as well. So, and that's how that's the moisturising things I use. If I do use foundation, if I'm going out for the night, I use Dermacol. As you can see, that's been used. It's really good. If you really want full coverage, go for it. It's very, very nice. This one's a number, can't remember, but this is the second shade that they had. It's very, very pale. I don't know if you can see that down there. It's very pale, very light, very pale, and it's full coverage. And see, it's really good. I like that. That's very, very good. So, but I use my finger. I have been using a sponge when I've been doing my makeup, but not keen on it. So that's one of my go-to foundations when I go out. But before I put my foundation on, where is it? This one here. There you go. Primed and ready. I use that. It's Asdazone, and it's £4, and it's really good. Most days, if I do wear makeup, I just put this on and then powder over the top, and then do my eyes. I don't usually. I don't wear a lot of foundation, only if I'm going out, you know, for a proper day out for a meal or something like that. Then I do jazz up. But I use that with a powder. Right. The powders I use, loose powder and translucent, or as I used to call it, transluctant. So that's really good. I like that. And where's my other one? And Maybelline matte makeup. I don't know if they still do it. And this one is in. What colour are you? What colour are you? Matte finish. Can't see. Ooh. Classic Ivory. 01 Classic Ivory. I've got a sponge in there because there's not a lot on. But I use the sponge, padding sponge, to put that on, and then go over with a brush to brush off all of the thingies. Right, for my eyebrows, yes, I do sometimes paint my eyebrows. This is my usual colour. It's a Revlon one, eyeliner pencil, and it's aubergine. Of all colours, it's aubergine. Oops. Oh, damn. I've lost that one. No. Sorry, I'm still here. Right, got it. Yeah. Aubergine, no, it just fell down the side there. It's an aubergine colour, but it doesn't look aubergine when it's on. And I'll put that on. Oh, grief, butterfingers. And then sometimes I just get a very, very thin brush with some black eyeshadow, and just do little hairs on there sometimes. But that's what I do. Not all the time. I do it sometimes. And that's now right to the eyes. The company I go to is Revolution. It's Revolution Makeup. Makeup Revolution. It's from you get it in a Superdrug again, and a palette like that costs about £5 to £6. And this one's called Reloaded Neutrals Pack 2, and the colours are gorgeous in there. As you can see my favourite colour on there because it's been used a lot, or two of them, which are just those two there. Which, see the colours there, quite quite neutral colours. So you know, so they look quite nice. We've got the white there as well. And my other one, just if I want to be a bit more adventurous, is that colour there. I've taken the label off that, but I can't remember what that. This is the same Makeup Revolution. And once they'd had, this is gorgeous, and my friend Mandy loves this. It's called English Compact, Revolution English Compact, and it's called Opulence. Isn't that gorgeous? That was a free gift if I bought 3 items. And look at the inside there, look at it, isn't that gorgeous, isn't that fab? Yes, you can see the camera, see that's the camera I use. See my phone, that's what I use, see? Isn't that gorgeous? See, look, oh look, there's no Buddha there, you can see it there. But that's gorgeous little, but it can be quite, right, so those are my go-to. Those 2 are my go-to. Oh, I've got loads of stuff here, and for a bit of highlighting, I use that as well sometimes, not all the time. Concealer, Ultimate Wear concealer is quite good, but I'm too old for concealers anyway, I feel, but there you go. Right, this one's Revolution, Makeup Revolution. I got this free in a magazine. There's loads of stuff in there, and me and my friend Donna sorted stuff out. And this, I bought the magazine for £4 just because this was in there. No, £3 the magazine was. It was Superdrug magazine, and this was free. So I got that, and look at it, it's beautiful. You can't see the shine of it because but it's beautiful on, and it's just like a little glistering thing. It's really good, really nice. And this, I bought this another one, strobe highlighter. This is beautiful on. This is, it's very pearlescent. I don't know if you can see. I don't know if you can tell there. See, I haven't got my glasses on, so I can't. It's just beautiful on. That is. It really does give you a glow. That, like another makeup artist on YouTube says, it just glow like the gods. I use this as well, Honolulu Loose bronzing powder to do contouring with, if I do go that far. Right, lippy. Right, loads of lippies here. This one, Wild Hot Lacquer by Maybelline, is very, very bright red. Paid £1 for 2 of those, 2 different colours from Poundland. Now this is my favourite colour, and it's stunning on. It's from Makeup Revolution again. Look at that colour, look at it. It is just stunning, look. How stunning is that colour? It is a beautiful colour on, but because it's too vivid to be out, and there's the lip liner that goes with it. It's called Queen. The colour's called Queen. As you can see, I have used it. The lip pencil needs to be. I've got some Huda Beauty liquid matte, pocket size lippies as well. I'll just see. That's a nice little colour there. Can you see that? It's beautiful colour on. So it's it's the only thing I don't like it if I don't moisturise my lips beforehand. This does tend to dry. Another Huda Beauty colour. I don't know the names of these colours. I do apologise. It's really, really dark chocolatey, and that does smell like chocolate. It smells gorgeous. That one does. It smells beautiful. No, see, look at that colour there. There's another Huda Beauty one. Another Huda Beauty. This is just to die for. This colour. Look at that. It's like very, very deep plum colour. It's beautiful. That looks stunning on the lips. I've got loads more lippies, which I'm not going to. Another ones like Makeup Revolution again. Got these. And did you know? Now I'm going to impart a little thing. Did you know? See these? See these? You see them at the bottom of the lippy? Oh, I can't. Oh yeah, they come off. See? They actually come off, and that is actually a little pot of the colour of the lippy itself. And you can just take that off and wrap it up in a bit of tissue or a bit of plastic and put it in your handbag if you're going out, instead of the whole lippy. Isn't that marvellous? Isn't that marvellous? Well, the things that they think of. See, right. This is another one. It's a colour elixir. I've got 2 of these. These are Max Factor. It's beautiful on. It's very, very subtle when it's on the lip. You can see it just there. It's very subtle. And this colour here is. It doesn't have a name. It doesn't have a name. It just says a giant pen stick, and that's it. So, but that's there we go. Designer Blossom, and that was from Poundland for £1. And there was 2 in there. The other one's lighter than that. So I've got more of my Makeup Revolution lip liners. And these as well. These are from Pixie. that's a glittery one. You put, I don't know if you can see that on there, how glittery that is, but that's beautiful on. And this tingles as well, because you should help plump up your lips, but I don't believe they do. That's another colour from the same thingy as well. So, and this one, when you put this one on, see, it's very, very light coloured there. It's like a gloss you put over your lip and adds depth to the lip. I've showed you the powders. Oh, and this one here. Now, you've got to understand, I've had this for decades and decades and decades, but I still go for it. It's from a company called Almay, and I bought this decades ago. Look how old it looks, see? Look how old, see? And I still go back to this colour, and it's a beautiful colour. It's a peach 130. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that gorgeous? That's the colour I tend to use all the time. Right, okay, so my mascara, my go-to mascara is this Outdoor Girl. Again, a quid from Poundland. See what I mean? So going to Poundland, you do get a lot of stuff. Really, you know, so quite expensive looking stuff. Really, really cheap. That was a quid, that was. Most of my eyeliners I buy, and lippies I buy from Poundland. And look at these, aren't they gorgeous? Aren't they just stunning, aren't they? See, I can cut those in half and it's like wispy, do you know what I mean? So I just have to tip my head back to open them. Poundland again, a quid, they were. These are a bit smaller. I cut these in half, I cut them in half, and then I've got two pairs instead of one pair. So basically I get two pairs for a quid. Fern McCann eyelashes. Aren't they gorgeous? They're lovely. They are burgers to actually get off the plastic thing there, but well worth it when you do, because you cut them in half and you just wear them. These here, these are stunning as well. I can't really cut these in half, but I could, I suppose I could, but I have to trim them. These and these, I actually got two of the pairs I got from my matey in Portsmouth. Hi Leslie. See, I still got them and I will wear them. I've worn a few of yours already. Those as well, which I can still cut in half and trim them, whatever. And what I usually do, I usually get from China. Look, from China. And you get 10 pairs of eyelashes, see? I know these are very wispy ones, but I cut these in half, and they look quite nice on as well, because they don't look too heavy for the day. And that was about 2 quid with postage, you know, so it's 2 quid for the £2 for 10 pairs. So, you know, wonderful. So that's one pair. And these are my little demi pairs, my demi wispy pairs. I have worn these. I have worn, as you can see, there's a set I've gone off there. I have worn these, but you can't really tell that you're wearing false eyelashes, because they're so soft, and they just, you know, if you have longish eyelashes, they just thicken your own eyelashes, and they do look lovely on. And another 2 quid there for those. I've got seagulls there telling me off, all just saying, oh, what makeup are you wearing today, Manny? And well, that's it for the makeup and stuff. And then, you know, when I do wear the makeup, I take it all off with all the gubbins, the wipes, makeup wipes and whatever. I tend to go for the ones with preferably with the micellar water in, because apparently that's really good. You're supposed to take everything off in one swipe. Not with me, girls and boys, not with me. I'm telling you, I need a truckload of those to get my makeup off. I'm telling you, because I put it on with a freaking trowel, which I need to, honestly. But that's the gist of it. Oh, and this as well, which this is a foundation stick. It's a fast-based stick foundation, which is from Revolution. As you can see, I have used lots of it, but I tend to use this as I don't use it as a foundation, because I find it dries too quick on the face if you haven't got enough moisturiser on there. So I tend to use it as a concealer around here, under the eyes, and maybe around the mouth here. But I do need to get some lighter foundation just to go around these spaces and whatever, you know, so just to hide all the crevices and whatever. But of course, I showed you the Studenizer, which is my one of my favourites. It's 2-in-1 Skin Energizing Foundation and Primer. Show Good Face is from Soap and Glory, which is one of my favourite companies to get stuff in. Gina, bless her heart, has given me so many stuff from Soap and Glory. I used to have their finishing powder. I used to have their in blush and everything like that, you know. So, and the one thing that I do have, and I'm not particularly keen on, is their lip plump. It doesn't do bugger all, but it stings like crazy. I'm telling you, it stings like crazy. But it doesn't. Right, going back to my Makeup Revolution palettes, I've got 7 different coloured palettes. I won't show them. I've got one of their blusher palettes, and when I bought these, I bought 12 different, well, I bought 11 different colours, but I ordered one twice for some unknown reason. I think it was Prime I ordered twice. This is called Prime, this colour here. This is called Greatest. I've got loads of them. That's called Classic there. See the Classic? I ordered 12 altogether, and they sent me a gift of a big palette about that size, 144 colour eyeshadow palettes. That was the gift I got off them for buying these pencils. I think these pencils are about £2 each when I bought them. So and that's why I got them all in one go online, because they go. So if you do want to buy makeup, have a look for makeup. Either go into Superdrug, which they do really good makeup there, and they have got amazing, either the one in Newton Abbott does and the one in the main one in Torquay does as well. So they have loads of different makeups there. But my go-to all the time is Makeup Revolution. If I do go and buy proper makeup in a shop, but 9 times out of 10 I do tend to go to Poundland and have a look there for the eyelashes. I've got a box. Right, this is the box I've bought out with the little bits in. Right, and I've got a box the same size as this with all my just eyelashes in, boxes of eyelashes in, because I buy them all the time. I've got 2 boxes twice the size of this for my makeup. One is for powdered stuff, i.e. the eyeshadows, the face powders, everything like that. And then the second one's full of lipsticks, eyeliner pencils, eyeliners, mascaras, and any gel kind of makeup stuff I've got in there. So yes, so that's my little makeup tour there. Next time I shall talk a little bit more about the stuff I've got and show more about what I've got, but this is just the basics. The brushes I use, I just buy cheap brushes. I've got brushes that I've had about 10-15 years and they're still going strong. I've retired them at the moment, but I still haven't thrown them out because it's still there. A couple of Zena, when she was a puppy, chewed the handles off them, but they're still usable. But I have got oh, do you know, old age, loves, old age. I have got some decent makeup brushes that I do tend to use, but I find some of them are too dense because I'm a simple girl and I just wanted. You know, I'm just one of those simple girls. I don't want to stand out in the crowd. Yeah, too bloody right. But you know, so I have so many brushes that I use. Right, that's for the powder. That's for the blusher. That's for the highlighter. That's for the contouring and whatever. I don't go light and dark with the contour. I just put a bit of dark under here, down to about here, from the side of the ear there. Down, and then the blusher from the cheek there. Don't smile. People say, "Oh, smile like that when you do the blusher," because if you do, and you put the blusher there, when you don't smile, the blusher's down here somewhere. So don't. Just have your face and just do it on the. There's one guy online called Wayne Goss. Watch him, and he will tell you how to do the blusher and how to make yourself look younger. Some of you, well, most of you won't need to look younger, but I do. But anyway, so yes, so that's my little soupçon of makeup that I tend to, and usually takes me about an hour to an hour and a half to get ready, because I always forget something, because the light in the bedroom is quite naff. So I take all the boxes out of the bedroom. I've got a bookshelf, and there's one box, and it's like a small bookshelf, and that's on top of a coffee table in my bedroom with all my makeup on it, and my makeup cases, my jewellery cases, and my little swivel mirror and whatever. It needs dusting, so I will one day. I will, you know, do a video about my home, so I drag it all into the lounge because I've got two windows opposite each other. So I sit on the sofa facing one window, and then with the mirror there, and then the light from the other window glares at me through the other window, and that's how I do my makeup. The poor dogs are thinking, oh God, she's off again, because I've got all the brushes out, I've got all the makeup out, I've got, what am I going to wear today, what colour am I going to do? And that's where I never plan the makeup and the colours that I'm going to wear that day. It's just what takes my fancy. If I want to wear the full on makeup, I will do. 2 weeks ago I went out with makeup on, but I didn't paint on my eyebrows because I thought, no, I'm going to go out with no eyebrows on, and you know, I didn't feel any different. I still felt like me, so, and I got no eyebrows anyway, so. And sometimes I don't wear loads of makeup, as you know. I just put primer and powder on, which I've just showed you, and then maybe a bit of a nude lip, and just a bit of eyeliner and eyebrows. I used to wear them all the time, but now I'm a bit iffy about them, but I still have none, so I'm not going to grow them because they're like bloody caterpillars going across there. And I'm not talking about the butterfly caterpillars. I'm talking about the caterpillars that they use to dig up roads. Those like great big things. They're wheels. Remember, they're like that, like tank wheels. And that's what my eyebrows look like. But anyway, so yes, and when I do just a little bit of makeup, I always have to wear my lashes, because if I don't wear my lashes, I don't feel complete. And it's only been in the last couple of years I've done that. I started wearing lashes. I've got a pair of lashes indoors that I've never worn, and they are feathers, black feathers, and they're literally they are about that long on the end, and they just come up like that. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. But maybe one day, if I ever go out to a fancy dress party, something like that, I can use them as an eyebrow or something like that, which I think would look quite lush. You know, so maybe I have tiny little ones to go underneath here, so it just looks like a mask around my eyes, kind of thing. You know, so, which might look nice. Yes, so there's that, and have a beautiful weekend. Have a lovely weekend. I hope this gorgeous weather stays with us. Like I said, rain at night and sunny during the day, which would be ideal for all of us, won't it? And take care. Hope you enjoy this. I know this video is a very long one, but it's a makeup one, so I thought, well, it's not just me gabbing on, which I am now, gabbing on about everything. So it's just me talking about makeup, which I do like doing. And yes, I love makeup. Always have done, always will do, and until the day I die, I'll still put my lashes and my lips on, and hey ho, and enjoy your weekend, and thank you for watching, thank you for listening, and any questions, just get back in touch, and we can sort whatever out. So you're beautiful. Do you know, so I'm looking at the lippies again, and they are stunning. The ones I showed you, aren't they gorgeous? Look, that's called Queen, that one there, that gorgeous red one. That's beautiful on there, and it stays on. It really does stay on. A lot of people tell you, oh, when you put the eyeliner, when you put this on, you put it and you cover the whole lip. Sometimes I do, but if you're using like this kind of lippy, you don't really need to, because what you do, you just get what colour is this? Bare It, it's called, untouched. So yeah, Pro Lip. It's Revolution Pro. Yeah, so you know, it's up to you if you want to wear lip liner, but usually if you're just going to use the lipstick itself, you don't need to. Sometimes with a wand as well, you don't need to, because if it's thick enough, it might line your lip anyway as you're going around. But I tend to use them because my lips are not very big, are they? So I think I might have fillers in. What do you think? Have fillers in and have my lips bigger, like that big, I think, like that. Just cover the whole thing. So that's all you see is just lips and tits. It'll be fine. All right then. And with that, I shall let you go. Okay then. Have a lovely day. Thank you. Watch, subscribe, and share, and whatever. So okay then. Speak to you soon. Thank you. Bye bye.